What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of the EAFC Career Mode. It's episode number 69, everyone's favourite, and today, returning, we're going to try and get through about 10 or 12 games today, including match days 2, 3 and 4 at the Champions League group stage as well. So yeah, we'll complete October, I'll get through most of November, I think we'll probably finish up around here, I would say. So yeah, loads to get through. I'll jump into our first game today, 100% start the season off, top of the table, but now tough test away against Jose Mourinho's AS Roma at the Stadio Olimpico. Roma away, episode opener. Long, good tackle there, and a chance to get away here if Gabe pushes it on for himself. There we go. That's a move that I often recommend. As Berber spin from Gabriel. Oh, it's a lovely assist, and Goncalo Ramos gets, I think, his second of the season. Gabriel, Dimitar, Berbatov, Long. Was it Kai Havertz that did that the other week for Arsenal? Wonderful bit of skill and a nice assist for right now the assist king, Gabriel Long. Milano in front. Look at this here. Oh, yeah. See you later, mate. Close to the byline. Ball rolls inside and Carlo with the finish. Yeah, to do that, by the way, to knock the ball on for yourself, you double tap the right trigger. So if you're playing PlayStation or Xbox, I don't know what that'll be on PC, I'm sorry. But yeah, it's you double tap the sprint button and you'll be able to push the ball on and just sort of like knock it on for yourself so you can get away from your defender and utilise that pace a little bit more. Gabriel Long having an absolutely phenomenal start. And also just googled, it wasn't Kai Havertz, it was Martinelli that did it. I knew it was Arsenal. Oh, great save, Mike. I remember seeing it on Reddit Soccer, and I was like, man, that's a blast from the past. I remember when he did that at Old Trafford, Berbatov. What a player he was, honestly, man. I know he's not, not my sort of player, if you will. But I tell you what, his creativity, his flair, at times on another level, man. It's a nice build-up here, and Pobega hits the post, and that should have been two. Roma escape, and still breathing for now. Zini win that, mate, went in. And Ramos, two for Zini. Long flicks on, and Leao drills home. I'm not sure if we get credit with the assist there, but he just about got a nick on that ball, and Rafa finishes the move. I doubt he'll get credit with the assist. I think it might have taken a deflection, but right now, just on fire. And the longer this run goes on, the more you start to wonder. Listen, I said this in the last episode, I'll never have a 100% record, but an undefeated season? Well, the longer it goes on, the more you start to wonder whether we'll do it. Rafa would have finished 2-0 Milan. That'll be 3 points in the bag. I'm trying to see out this clean sheet from Mike now, if I can. And we will. Lovely stuff. And AC Milan come to Rome and win again. A 100% start to the season. And it continues at the Stadio Olimpico. It's going to drop at some point, but the longer it goes on, the more you start to wonder. Undefeated season? You never know. To me, those aren't the games I worry about, though. It's these ones here. Hellas Verona. Our following game today, a side who we should really beat, mid-table at home. These are the games that I often find can ruin your run. So, yeah, following game, jumping straight into it. Hellas Verona at home. 6 wins from 6. Should be a banker, but this is career mode, man. This might be the toughest game we've had so far. Yeah, these are the games, man. These are the games. You know it. I know it. These are the games. Well, we've got to go down 10 minutes, and you just know it, man. These are the games that can end your streak. Plenty of time, only 10 minutes in, but I had a bad feeling, and it started off pretty poor as well. Plenty of time, though. Plenty of time. Scalvini to Garte through the gap, and I see Long making a run. Can I slide it through the gap there? Oh, lovely ball. Gabe to Cox. Keep running Long. Brilliant build-up. Fantastic. He's onside there, and should have rolled it across the Simons getting into the area, just trending got the better of me. Lovely build-up, just couldn't finish the move off. Still, 20 minutes in, down by a goal. Plenty of time. Plenty of time. Eep, 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 eep. Okay. Alright. I think it's ending tonight. It is just a way of FIFA career mode, unfortunately. Go to Roma and beat them pretty comfortably. Come back home to face Hellas Verona and you just played off the park. Plenty of time, though. We're going to need a goal. Lovely little ball over the top by Cox, but Sanchez denies Rafael Leao. And it remains at 2-0. If we get a goal back before the break, I think we could flip this script. But if it remains at 2-0, or God forbid comes 3, we've got Dynamo Kyiv in the week. I might just empty the bench at that point. 6 minutes before the break. And this could be free here. Oh my God. This is ridiculous, man, honestly. Unbelievable. Jonas Wynn makes it free. This is career mode in a nutshell. Played off the park in our own backyard by a mid-table side. That's got to sting. Cox, brilliantly done. And this should get us back in the game, which it does. Well, you never know. I don't count double Cocksmith, but right before the break, we got a goal back. We still need another 2 to preserve the undefeated run. 100% streak's gone, no doubt about it. We could still possibly salvage a point here. Oh, I don't really have any problems going forward. We're going to get another chance or 2. The problem is, can we defend? You know, already conceded 3. This a nice little chance for a breakaway here. Cox, keep going. Brilliantly done. And a great finish right. 9 minutes after the restart, we've cut it to 1. 12 on the clock. Haven't been able to get that following chance that would secure the point and keep the undefeated streak alive. Hellas Verona doing a good job of keeping hold of that ball. I don't want to rest anyone, man, with Dynamo Kyiv in the week. I just want to keep my starters out there because we might get one late chance. And I'll need my front 3. We need the ball here, though. And, oh, Mike, what a save. And again. 5 minutes. We're still alive. Need the ball, Mike. Out you come. Good claim, mate. Right. Go out yourself. Go out yourself. Go out yourself. That's fine. I don't really want my centre-back leading the counter-attack, but it's okay. It's rolled through. Please. Simons. No. Straight at Sanchez. Weaker left foot. Running at pace. To be fair, chance remains alive. Leao. Simons this time. Do. Xavi Simons, come on! And the dev, Milan stay unbeaten. Massive moment. Oh man, it's not a winner. The 100% streak is ended by Hellas Verona, but considering we were 3-0 down 40 minutes in, well, the perfectionist might have wanted more. But sometimes, mate, you got to accept it as it is. A point from 3-0 down is a hell of a result, man. We got to take that. Right, following game, man, that was tense. Dynamo Kyiv away in Ukraine, match day 2 of the Champions League group stage. Got to rest 7 players tonight after being flat out in the back of that 3-3 draw. Let's keep the undefeated start to the season going in all competitions. Leao with the Rabona inside. Ramos flicks on and Samuel denied early. As we look for a quick opening goal here away in Ukraine, which I think we're going to get. And off the post by Ramos. Won the battle. He was always going to win that header. Just couldn't steer it between the posts. Oh, yes, Ramos, brilliant. Oh, it's a little bit lucky, but we will take it. Current defender comes across, tried to slide it between the gap, but instead takes a nick on the defender, wrong foots the keeper, and just sneaks in at the near post. That's one of those goals where like you just got to hold your hand up and say you've got a bit of luck. Last season we had so much bad luck, and sometimes I say this a lot, but like luck will balance itself out. I'm a firm believer in that. So when you do get a bit in your favour, you got to acknowledge it, you know. It's not over yet. It's Dynamo Kyiv. Look for a late leveller here. And he might well get it. No, good block. And away we go. Fazzini's got a knock. Where did that come from? Oh, fair enough. But chance for a break here. Ramos flicks it through to Samuel. Great chance. Through the gap. Ramos. Back to Samuel. And Pobega wraps it up. 6 on the clock, but that will do it. AC Milan stay 100% in Europe, if not in the league. Yeah, I know this sounds like a bit of an obvious thing to say and a tip, which, let's be honest here, isn't really a tip, but when it comes down to European group stages, I often say, just get through as quick as possible, man, especially if you know you're one of the stronger teams in the group. With so many games coming in December, what you don't want is going to match day 6 in midweek needing a result. You want to be through by that point so you can rest all your players for the other league games that will be coming on the weekend. So far, looking healthy for Milan. 2 wins from 2. Following game, Cagliari aiming to stay top and undefeated in the Serie A heading into the international break. Forza Milan. Yeah, so far, so good. I honestly think I'm going to do it, man. Oh, hello. Oh, hang on a second, guys. Well, it's not a halfway line goal, but it is a goal. You love to see the boys. Cheers. Celebrating together. I feel I'm going to do it. I really do. Like, I genuinely believe I am going to do this at some point. If not in this series, then at some point in this FC. It's a new era, and I believe I'm going to start it off with a halfway line goal. I think I'm going to do it between now and next October. Come mighty close in this save alone. What are we, like 6 weeks into the new game? I mean, it's going to be, Sinclair Armstrong, great finish under pressure. It's going to be plenty of time to do it. And considering how close we have been, yeah, I think I will do it. I'm saying it right now. I believe I will do it. Anyway, Cagliari, only one win all season long so far. Fall behind early. And they almost went in front. Great save, Mike. Very good start by the host, all things considered. From a goal down. Where you going? Oh, easy. Read that. Hold on. Hey. I don't know why the players, when they go for that Thierry Henry-esque shot, I don't know why they never do the follow through. Like, you might notice it's the second time I've done that this season, but like the player will poke it on with the reverse foot, but they won't actually shoot with the intended foot, if that makes sense. Like they'll shoot with the standing foot, but then they'll just sort of like pull their leg away before they go for the full swing. So they're about to do it, and then they'll just like, well, they'll kind of do it, but not fully. Not like a full Thierry Henry-esque swing, you know? Thriller of an opening half an hour. Not much went on after that, but in the end, Milan hold on. Back-to-back wins on the back of our first slip-up, and we're back to form right when it matters most. Heading into that international break, you never want to go into it in poor form. Still top and back from the international break. Next up, Bologna at home, aiming to stay top and undefeated. Bennett dinks to Leao. Controls on the chest and gets it on the deck. Lovely stuffed up as we'll work our way forward. Half an hour in, still 0-0, but I've been in control here. Just looking for that opener. And once we get it, the floodgates might open. Gabriel steps inside. Bang! Clips the inside of the post. And Milan have the lead. Gabriel Long, rare score at the moment. More of a creator, but a crisp finish. Leading by 1 as Bologna look for a goal right before the break, and they might get it as well. Out comes Mike, and there's Singo to make a crucial interception. We're giving it straight away, and that's such a poor goal to concede that. I mean, never mind the fact we're 6 minutes into stoppage time, it's still a poor goal to concede, all things considered. One of those moments where you can say, yeah, I don't know where those extra minutes came from, but even so, that's poor from me, that's just silly. 23 minutes to go, corner Milan, still tied at 1-1, trying to get back in front, and yes, we will right there. Singo's second for the club. Took a nick off Tino Livramento, but I think he'll claim that. Oh, free kick right on the edge, and Cox is going to take it. And, I mean, you know how bad I am, but I've got a feeling here, you know, I've got a feeling. Joel Cox. Go on, mate. God, I'm shit. Absolute shit. I am the worst free kick taker you've ever seen. It's not even close. But, well, it's just embarrassing, isn't it? It's like, I could be as close to the goal as possible, and I can't even beat the wall. Conceded a cheap goal right before the break, but got there in the end. 3-1, Milan win again and remain undefeated in the Serie A. And let's see if we can keep it going in Europe too. Following game, back-to-back wins for both of us. Hoffenheim away in Germany in match day 3. Tough start to the game here again. Hoffenheim winning back-to-back just like us, so... Oh, hang on a sec. Oh, no. You know, you're just about to make the pass, and then as soon as you've powered up, you realise there's a man lurking. Yeah, you just seen it. Oh my god. Okay, alright, it's okay. Mistakes happen, accidents happen. And there's still plenty of time. But I've struggled in this first half, and that's a silly goal to concede. Both the last goals I conceded have been so poor. You only got yourself to blame for that as well. Plenty of time, but that is just... That is a lack of awareness and then some. Let's go. Come on, Pavega. Kone, through the gap, nicely done. Ramos, Leao, I'd rather you get out of the way if you can, mate, thank you. There we go. I could just easily work the space from left to right there. I was just worried Leao was going to get in the way. But Gabe says it's about time we find our leveller. Half an hour to go, let's try and win this now. This has been one of those rare games where like my main star hasn't really been at it. So I've taken Liao off. And I actually think we might be better without him, to be honest here. Sometimes, I don't know if you guys are like this, but like sometimes I'm guilty of like playing through one player. Do you know what I mean? Like you're kind of always looking for him because you know, even if he's not head and shoulders above your entire team, Liao definitely isn't now. We've had the superstars like Gabriel and so on. But you're just guilty of looking for that one player that normally bails you out. And sometimes it's actually better not to have them on the pitch, because then you can play a bit more balanced, a bit more fluid, and create more chances that way. Like right now, Pobega! Comeback complete. Rafa banished to the bench. And the others will take the glory. Milan in front, 2-1. Yeah, I'm guilty of that at times. It's Dennis Zakari who makes it 2-2, and Hoffenheim refuse to have their first loss in the group stage here. Sometimes I'm just constantly like trying to play through one player, and it's like, mate, it's 10 outfield players out there, right? You can't beat 10 with one, you know? And oh my goodness, but Logan in this game has been intercepting everything from the front. Still tied at 2-2. Is there going to be a late twist here? As Ramos finds Long, and Gabriel's in behind. And Gabriel Long! Perhaps his finest hour in a Milan shirt thus far, bags his brace and restores the lead. That's what we paid for. That's why we spent the club record fee on Mr. Gabriel Long. World class, mate. And that should surely do it now. And that just goes to show you, like, even with Liao having an off game and getting subbed off, even with Cox missing the matchday squad, when you've got 3 superstars, the chances are at least one of them is going to be on form. And Gabriel definitely was. 3-2, thriller in Hoffenheim, but Milano escape and remain 100%. And just before we dive into our following game against Udinese in the Serie A, brief look at the academy here, still looking absolutely stacked. I'm not sure I need to do this monthly now and show you how the boys are getting on, but yeah, they're developing slowly but steadily. And I'd say that the player that remains the best is Bosko Jankovic, and he does look like a boss as well. Right, next up, Udinese away as we aim to pull even further clear at the top of the table as November arrives. 7-point gap. Let's try and make it 10 of a win here. Simon's win that, mate. No, that's okay. Kone will win that, though. And, oh, Simon's gone down there. And that looks a little bit nasty as Kone pops to that wide to Bennett. Great chance here. Can I work it inside? No, good tackle. As Ugarte's got a little bit of space to shoot. And oh, he scores as well. Rare goal scorer, Ugarte. It's his first goal since I've been here. It's certainly first goal of the season. And Ugarte puts us in front. Slightly concerned about Simon's taking a knock there. But Ugarte bends one home. And yeah, I think it's his first goal since I've been here. Receives it on the edge from Bennett. 20 yards from goal. Just want to try and bend that in towards the far corner there. Didn't expect to find it, but it's a nice surprise. 1-0 Milan, and we take the lead in Udine. Here we go. Here we go. Let's get to wrap it up here. Kone. Long. Yeah, game. Lovely ball inside and the finish as well, and that will do it. Not at my best in this one here, but this is what the best teams need to do. Find a way to win at all costs. Stay in top with another big win. Yep. Job done, far from convincing, but I'll say it again, that's what the best teams know how to do. Just find a way to win. 3 points, stay top. The question is, how bad is that Xavi Simon's injury? So, moment of truth, and it is. There's a bid comes in for Kone, massive bid from PSG, but no, I'm not losing this guy in January, man. Love him to pieces. The injury is, 4 weeks. Could have been better, but could have been worse. So that's now Simons and Fazzini down, 2 CMs. I think I'll keep Ramos on the bench for now. I'm not against moving Cox back down to CM, but I'd rather keep him where he is in his 3-pronged attack. So I'll trust Pobega through the middle instead. But if we get another injury to CM, as much as I love Cox up top, I think I'll have to move him back at some point. Hello. Hello. Hang on. It's going to be Rafa, isn't it? Oh, that's so cool, man. That is so cool. You know, I've said this before, and I'll say this again. Like, you've got to give credit where credit is due. You know, and of course, you know, EA deserve a lot of criticism for the way the franchise has been I guess, mediocre at best for so many years. But things like this, I think, really do make the game a lot more immersive and really cool as well. Fair play, man. That's really, really cool. I like that. Rafael Leao lifting it aloft. Ballon d'Or winner. Does he deserve it? I mean, I'm not going to say no. It's the first time I've ever had a player, I think, win that award. But to be fair, 11 goals in 13 this season for us as well. You wouldn't say he's not deserving of that. But maybe there's a few players that possibly could have been in contention. Still, first time I've had one of my players win that. Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. Give credit to EA for that. They've made a few inclusions into this game which have caught my eye and definitely added to the immersion as well. Give them credit for that. I think they deserve it. Right, anyway, following game, Napoli at home aiming to stay top of the table as we take on last year's runners-up who we pipped to the Serie A title. Forza Milan. Babega to Cox. On the turn, out wide to long. Now Singo takes over. Brilliantly done, fantastic move, and for the first time in God knows how long, Doxy boys finished it. Really nice little incisive passing around the area, and I know you guys were waiting for me to put that ball off target, and I was thinking I'd do the same. Oh, no, ball through, Mike's stuck in a trance. As Varach Kyiv drills home. At that point, it's like, I don't think it really matters whether I hold down the triangle button. I don't know what the GK rush out button is on PC or Xbox, but I don't know whether it really matters whether I ask him to come out or not, because he's not going to come out. So at that point, it's sort of like game over. Do you know what I mean? It's like, as soon as he's broken your defense, it's over, mate. He's going to find the back of the net because your keeper would rather just stand and do the running man on the spot. But from kickoff, we're back in front instantly. Gabriel Long with the finish, and we'll restore the lead. That's deserved. That. Like I said, I'll criticise the EA when they deserve criticising, and I'll praise them when they deserve the praise as well. There's things they've done this year that are really, really good, but that's one thing. How have they not addressed this? It's mid-November, man. You've got to fix that component. Oh, great tackle, Bennett, mate. With him, but chance remains alive. You've got to see this out. 15 on the clock. Oh, great touch, but the finish denied. I like this animation as well, but I think it's like, it's a bit too early, do you know what I mean? There's still quarter of an hour to go, you know what I mean? Like, seriously, I do like it, but it should only really be for like those stoppage time saves, you know what I mean? Like when Onana made that penalty save in the group stage, got absolutely mobbed. It's class when you see that sort of thing, keeper getting rewarded for that, but it's got to be, and I said this before, but like situation-specific celebrations are so important for immersion and realism, Like it's 15 minutes to go, guys. Like calm it down and concentrate. We ain't there yet, but we could be here if Long finds Kone, and it should do it. Cox, Leao, game, that'll do it now. That will do it. Game over, and we'll stay top. Yep, game over. Milan's unbeaten start to the season continues. And I think it's safe to say that whilst last year these guys were top for a long way before we pipped them right to death, I think there's a gulfing class between the two teams now. This man's made a massive difference as to why. 3-1. Right, let's do a couple more, yeah? Next up, newly promoted Ascoli away from home. Want to end today's episode off at the very least, still unbeaten. Soppy through the gap, Long flicks on, and Ramos in for Cox. We'll play advantage there, please, ref. And Leao, the Ballon d'Or. Oh, I thought it was going to come across. Oh, one of those moments where like it's the double bluff, I thought it was going to come across and they just slowed down, so we both just slowed down. Oh dear, that's so silly. Oh, for God's sake. If I don't win this game, I'm going to play that back right at full time, so I can be reminded of how stupid I am. An easy goal, which I don't take because I thought it was going to come across. 12 minutes to go for the break, still tied at 0-0. I'm sure that opening goal's coming. Oh, that's a late tackle, that. That might be, that might actually be a straight red, because that was late and from behind as well. Yep, straight red card. Oh, it's two yellows actually. When did he get first? I don't remember seeing a first, but, well, at the very least, it was going to be a yellow. Look, oh my god. Whether it's 2 yellows or a straight red, either way, he should not be on the pitch. That's danger in life out there. Ugarte to Soppy. Good touch there. He'll slide it through to Kone. And a chance here, which must be taken by the Ballon d'Or winner. Well, it took a lot longer than I thought it would, but 24 minutes on the clock, and Raphael to the rescue in Ascoli. Milan lead, and that should surely do it now. I said it earlier, but this is what the best teams will do. They'll find a way to win, even when they're not at their best. And I've been poor in this one, really poor. After Ascoli went down to 10 men, this should have been a demolition, but instead, we've got to grind out a 1-0 win. Poor, but again, it's what the best do. They still find a way to get the dub. 3 points, I will end on matchday 4 in the Champions League. Yep, final game today, matchday 4 in the Champions League group stage, and a win here puts us 1 point away from qualification with 2 games to spare. Let's get it done. Long go, too long, flicks back. Babega, space to shoot here, I'll have a dig as well. Oh, just wide of Kepa's right hand post, still 0-0. Points not a terrible result, to be fair, all things considered. That'll put us on 10, and we'll still only be 1 win away from qualification then. But like I said earlier, I just want it done as soon as possible, so I can rest players in match days, well, match day 6 for sure, but possibly even 5, rest a lot of the players as well. Even so, Cox finds Leao, and the Ballon d'Or winner looking to win the foot race. And Kepa makes the save. Still 0-0, but that opening goal definitely coming here. And there it is, Calvini heads home the Cox delivery. 1-0, Milan in front. Yeah, went in long go, nicely done. And now a chance for a quick breakaway here. Long go, too long. And long to Cox. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Now can he finish? Yes, he can. Can I do that? Here we go, here we go. Soo. You love a long Cox link up, and that will do it. 2-0, and you might as well put us into the last 16. We're going to slip up with 2 games to go. That'll surely do it. 8 wins in a row in all competitions, qualification from the group stage in the bag, and 10 points clear already at the top of the table and still undefeated too. It's been a dream start to our second year at the San Siro. The question is, can we do something Docks has never done before and have an unbeaten season? Well, based on this start, you'd be very brave to bet against us. But that will end today's episode of the EAFC Crema, guys. So big fan of watch, hope you enjoyed it. If you have, then please do drop a like. Myself, you'll have a fantastic day, and I'll see you for the next episode of the EAFC Career Mode very soon.